Proyota. Yes, hello viewers, all the way from Proyota TV. I'm Judith by name, live here in Imo State. I'm here at the residence of engineer Sir Chukuma Anele KSJ. He's actually a patriot. And I want you to sit back, relax, as we're going to have a very interesting topic to discuss about with him. It's about the place of the youth, the misplaced youth, the displaced youth in our society. What do we want to know about the displaced youth in our society? Yes, we're going to talk more about it as far as you just sit back, relax, and watch I and Sir Chukuma talk about it. Yes, like I told you earlier, that we're going to have a very nice discussion with engineer Sir Chukuma Anele. And remember, I told you that it's going to be an interesting one. I'm right here with him. I know you've been wondering, who is this person? Who is this person she's been talking about? Yes, he's right here with me. And I would want you to sit back, relax, and keep watching Proyota TV.
Hello viewers at home, I'm your girl Dumaga.
John, okay.
My name is Anichebe Chooks Richard.
Hey, it's your boy, Gucci.
I am Uzochi by name.
Hello, my name is Prince Wells.
Hello people, it's your girl Elizabeth Ugi.
Hi, it's the boy BJ.
I'm Kelechi Augustine.
Comrade, Decent, Ebenwu, KSM.
Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Proyota.
Proyota
TV.
Proyota TV.
Proyota TV. Don't touch that dial. Don't go nowhere. Proyota TV.
Good day, sir.
Good afternoon.
I'm Judith by name from Proyota TV.
My name is Engineer Sir Chukuma Anele, KSJI. Thank you.
Now you see what I was talking about. Right here, we're going to be telling our viewers about the displaced youth in the society. What is the place of our youth in the society? So can you just shed more light? I know you, as vibrant as you are, the youth out there will be expecting to hear from someone like you what the place of the youth in the society is all about.
First and foremost, we must give the word youth a definition. From my own understanding, youth, the word youth, is a transition from childhood to adulthood. And going by this definition, within the Nigerian context, it falls within the age bracket of 18 to 35. As a youth, I think more is expected of us, because I'm still seeing myself as a youth, in as much as I have exceeded 35. Practically, a youth falls between 18 and 50. You know, because politically, if you see some youth leaders, they are above 45 to 50. So I still fall within the age bracket of a youth. So as I'm talking to you, I'm also talking to myself in one way or the other. I think what we are lacking from the Nigerian context here is orientation. Most of our youth are misinformed. That orientation is not there. If I have my way, or if I find myself into government, I think we need to do more on youth orientation. The key, the fundamental thing there is hard work. You remain focused, have vision. I tell you, the sky will be your limit. Gone are those days whereby somebody will tell you, he will write one white man or the other, they will give him money, they call it 419 those days. Those things are not good trade, if I'm to say. Like I said before, the orientation is the key thing there. Some of our youth are misinformed, don't know what's going on, don't even know they are right from their left.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. And that reminds me of a particular saying that if you are not informed, you are deformed. So, my youths out there, I hope you're listening. If you are not informed, you are deformed. Yes, still Proyota TV. We're going to go on a commercial break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned and keep watching Proyota. You made mention of if you should find your way into government, you would do one or two for the youth. So what if you find your way? What are those projects you would actually want to do for the youth?
Like I said before, our utmost interest in youth development is to get them occupied positively. And part of the initiative we have in mind is still on skill acquisition, but first and foremost, education. Like I said before, education is key, very, very fundamental. Thereafter, we go into skill acquisitions, empower them on welding and fabrications, on carpentry works, and ICT, which is a very, very fundamental aspect of education now, which is globally accepted. In the past, people see tailors as just anyhow profession, tailoring jobs. But today, you can attest to it that fashion and designing is key. Versace, Tommy, Gucci and Co, they're all in the fashion world. And they've made a name. For you to get a good shirt now, made by any designer, you cannot spend anything less than 50,000 naira, as the case may be. Who gets that money? Versace or Gucci. They're all human beings. So train people on that to make a living for themselves.
So, sir, there is this saying that goes, our youths are the leaders of tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow, today is the tomorrow of that time. They usually tell us this. So, sir, is there anything you can say about it?
Yes, of course. There's this saying in my place. Permit me to speak Igbo, then I will translate. There's one saying that goes, Igbo isi jigi o jigi, yawuro jigi. Isi yawuro wa jigi, yawuro wa jigi. What does that mean? If you say this is your yam, it will be yours. If you say this is my small yam, it will also be your small yam. You see, the youth are getting it wrong. You know why? They say the youth are leaders of tomorrow. Okay, they are the ones to implement that information. They are the ones to follow it up and make sure that they are the leaders of tomorrow. Education is very important. Very, very, very important. I tell people, anybody that gives you the opportunity to go to school, you see him or her, tell God to bless him or her. Because if you're educated, I don't think you'll be used as a thug during an election. If you're educated, I don't think after 35 years after graduation, the time you're supposed to use in looking for a job, searching for a job, you go and start getting yourself involved in some dirty activities, which will in no way be useful or important to the larger society, to education. It still falls back to what I said before. Orientation. Orientation. Misplaced priority.
Wow. Wow, wow. Thank you very much, sir. That was a very, very good one. I learned from it too, and I hope you also learned from him. Now he has said that you should be wise. Our youths out there, be wise, be useful, so you won't be misplaced, you won't be displaced. Try to be useful, and also to mommies and daddy out there, you need to orientate our children or your children on how to behave out there. They need to be informed so as to have a place in the society. So based on what you said now, you said you talked about skill acquisition for the youths. You know, Proyota is actually a channel where all these things can actually be achieved. You know, we go into the crowd, we discover these talents, we get to nurture them, and then empower them. So, in what way do you think you can be of maybe help or support or maybe partnership with Proyota to make all these things achievable?
Whichever way Proyota deems it fit or necessary for us to partner with them or assist in any way, call on us. We'll be there for you.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. All right, thank you very much. Keep watching Proyota TV. Still Judith by name. Is there any way you can dish out some words of advice? Is there any way, one or two, you can actually have for them?
Well, my advice to the younger generation is to be focused, have a vision, then have listening ears. Because most of the younger ones today, when they don't have listening ears, they have their eardrum is permissible. I don't know, if that's the right word, because somebody cannot be advising his or her child every day. The same thing you tell him or her in the morning, afternoon, and night, no results. So please let them have listening ears. Let them have vision. I'll tell you something. My last year in the university, I lived with my parents in Port Harcourt. I lived there with them in the same house. But when I was leaving school, my dad is a professional welder. So while I was in school, I studied mechanical engineering. I specialized in production engineering, welding, and fabrications. I was doing my IT in my first workshop in Port Harcourt. I never went to any oil company to look for any job for one day. After school, as I'm doing my project, I got a job, a small fabrication job in Ondo State. I got schooled in Futa, Minakure. I got a job there, did that job. I paid for my house rent from school. When I was coming back from school, I never went back to my parents' house. Straight to my own apartment. You see, some will say, you are lucky, you got the job, this and that. But let me tell you, if I wasn't focused, if I wasn't paying attention to details when I was doing my IT in my first workshop, I wouldn't have gotten the experience to do that job in Ondo State because I had classmates too. A schoolmate of mine who studied mining engineering worked for me after graduation because I started practicing while in school. Vision. Remain focused.
Thank you very much, sir. It was actually a pleasing one to be at the residence of Engineer Sir Chukuma Anele KSJI. Oh, yes, Knight of St. John International. Did you get that? Actually, a pleasure being with you, sir. And we hope to do this some other time again, probably with your colleagues, your friends out there. So, sir, can you just do a little bit shout out to our viewers out there? Tell them to keep watching Proyota TV.
Please support Proyota in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and in the night. Proyota, I hear you.
Thank you very much, sir. It's a pleasure.
Be the best you wanna be if you only give yourself to God, and that's all it takes. Never give up on your dreams where you gotta master. He will guide you through the way even when you wanna fall. Proyota, promoting youth and talents, singing songs of victory to God. Proyota.